Hi Jason, Oceana here with G3 Agency. I apologize for my soft voice. I'm losing my voice a bit. This is that video that Brienne said that we would send you about how to get your website in front of the people who are searching for your services on Google. I'm going to try to just make it as quick and simple as I can. And the point of this video is to give you the power to go ahead and do these things or have someone on your team do it. You're even welcome to send this video over to a website building team that you have if you've got one of those. You are welcome to do with this information what you will is our gift to you. And of course, if you'd like to set up a meeting talking to us about your business goals and what you're hoping to accomplish and seeing if we could help you in some way, we'd be happy to set a meeting time with you. But that's not expected in any way. Really, this is our gift to you. So please enjoy. Okay, so first of all, you've got some really big, beautiful pictures on your site. I love it. And you've got quite a bit of words. This is a really good start. I'd say you want to increase the word count by you're probably going to want to double, triple, maybe even quadruple this amount. And you really want to talk about what you do and where you do it. And you want to include specific phrases that people are searching for when they're looking for your services. And I'll show you exactly what phrases to include in just a moment. First, I'm going to show you, this is a tool that I use to get an in-depth look into how a website's performing. So I put your website into it, and we've got a couple of key metrics I want to point out. Your UR score is how trustworthy Google sees your page as, this exact page I put in. So in this case, it's your home page, and you've got an 8 out of 100. Your DR score is the same thing but for your entire website, so every page altogether, and it's got a score of 0.5 out of 100, so that's very low, and you're seeing a bit of an imbalance here. So what you want to do to get these up to a more healthy score, and a more healthy score is going to be in the 20s for both of these. You're going to want to increase the referring domains that you have. A referring domain is just another website that has a link to your site on it. And we can actually see what sites have links to your site on them. I'm waiting for it to load. Okay, so we've got, yeah, these are actually really good. Well done. So we've got cabanova.com has got a very good DR score. This again is that domain rating, how trustworthy Google sees your entire site as. So in this case, this is going to be for their site. And this is you want backlinks from sites that have high scores like this. You also want them to be relevant to you in some way. You don't want it to just be like some random Chinese restaurant in Canada. You want it to be like related to you either because it's in a similar location or they're in a similar niche or maybe even a complementary niche. And then yeah, so these are pretty good. You're gonna want to increase the number of them though. Go out and get some more websites to point to your website, and you want to make sure that you don't just have all of the links be your homepage. You want to have the other pages have links going to them as well, because that's going to help make a more well-rounded website, which looks better in Google's eyes. Okay, so here's the Keyword Explorer. This is that same tool, but I'm using a different function now to do a bit of keyword research. And I'm looking for anything that has to do with Park City and carpet. And this, for example, this keyword here, Park City carpet cleaning, gets searched an average of 100 times every month. So this is definitely something that you would be, it would be good for you to show up in front of them when they're searching that, because they're definitely looking for your services in your area. And then you can kind of see like Park City carpet, carpet cleaning, Park City, Utah. There's lots of different ways that you could search for that service in that area. And Google sees each of these as a different keyword, so it really adds up pretty quickly. Okay, so now that we've identified we want to show up for Park City carpet cleaning, we put it into Google to see what we're up against. So first comes the ads. We're going to skip those. Down here is the maps section. How you get up into the map section here is with your Google My Business listing. You want to make sure your name, address, and phone number are accurate, because then you're going to take that info and put it on different directories like Yelp, Yext, CityStar, etc. And that's going to basically, each of those listings is known as a citation, and every citation is like a boost, a little vote of confidence in your business, showing that you really exist and you really serve this area, and that's going to help boost you up into the maps, the further up in the results. And if you end up in the top 3, you get shown on this first page of Google, which is pretty nice. It's going to drive more traffic to your site, and it's also going to result in more phone calls. And then down here, this is another spot that you want to show up. This is what's known as the #1 organic result. It gets about 25–30% of all of the clicks on this site, more clicks than any other link on this page. So in order to show up there, we want to see who's showing up there and how they're doing it. So this is the site that's currently showing up on that spot. They've got quite a few words here, probably a little bit more than you do. But maybe not. And they don't really include those specific phrases very well, I noticed. And then they're also not taking advantage of their images properly. So they're not saving their images as those phrases that they could be. So there's another way that we could get ahead. And then right here we can see Park City Carpet Cleaning. They saved their page. This is the title of their page. So like if we go over here, you can see Park City Carpet Cleaning. So that's going to help them show up basically when somebody searches that in Google. And then right here we can see their UR score, or the trustworthiness or power of this one page is 27. And the DR score or the score for their entire website is 29. This is why I said a healthier score is going to be in the 20s. And really, if you were in the 30s, whew, you would have no problem getting past them. So that's going to be perfectly within reach. This is really doable. And then over here we can see what backlinks that they have. So this is links from other websites that go back to their site with pretty low scoring websites here. So these are actually really low quality backlinks, and they're not helpful. But down here we can see that they started getting their act together a little bit and finding some websites that have good DR scores. We got easylocal.com, for example, has a 77. It's a perfectly good a place to include your information. Here's one that's pretty popular with carpet cleaners. They list carpet cleaners on their site a lot. And then down here we've got Yahoo and Yellow Pages and YP.com. Those are all really good ones to show up for. They got really high DR scores, and they're going to help your popularity or your credibility with Google quite a bit. Okay, so that's it for me. Thank you so much for listening to this hoarse voice talk to you about this stuff. And I hope that you got a lot out of this. I really do. This stuff is my passion. I love helping local businesses. So I hope that you take this info and run with it and go get yourself some more customers. All right. Have a wonderful week. Thanks.